Yeah, I'm back. It's a beautiful day, sunshine. It feels like spring is coming up here. And I just thought I tell you a little bit about our means of transportation. Today we have been at the train station here because Vikas is very fascinated with trains and cargo trains and everything. And I thought, well, I love trains. But when we traveled, we actually never, I don't remember we took a train, besides maybe in Europe. Most of the transportation we did by hitchhiking, and that was anything that came along. It could be small cars, it could be trucks. That was actually quite usual in Europe. And Latin America, it was not so often that we could take or were picked up by a truck. I remember Colombia. They turned out really nice. Not that he only took us, but we could sleep. I could sleep outside in the hammock under the truck. That was an experience. And it was warm, you know, like Colombia, it can get really, really hot. What else? All kind of... it's now hard to remember. Actually, I would have to look up all the pictures. We took anything, tractor. We got a plane ride once. That was also interesting. Maybe I should talk about this separate. How we got there, how we did it. It was in Peru. And we were staying in Iquitos, and I was just tired. I didn't want to do another boat trip on the ferry for many days. Since Augustus had just passed his malaria and was getting better, I just thought, no, it's just too exhausting to now go back on the boat and travel and just to get to a road. So my will was so strong that we managed to get the plane paid out of Iquitos to Lima, so that we could continue on the road from there. That was a relief. No, like boat traveling, it was interesting in Peru, but it was not very easy to take. Especially because we spent 5 weeks in the jungle area and didn't do that trip just in a couple of days. No, well, once we got the truck full of cheese, like very special cheese, very, very salty, which actually you don't eat like this, you just use for baking. I was also in Colombia. Hey, Colombians are actually any kind of people pick you up. Even fish transport. Now I remember, it was in Mexico. Once picked us up on ice cream car. You know, this which comes, which makes sounds in the city, and all children come running up to get an ice cream. And we traveled in that, and that was amazing. I mean, Augustus had a comfortable place in front, but I had to squeeze in the back, and actually there's no seat. I was just sitting on some box, and I couldn't even sit upright. I had to lay down onto my knees, and beside me were like backpacks and everything, and I just had to go on a bumpy road in that position. I don't remember how long. I think it was 45 minutes or longer. And when I got out of that car, I couldn't get up. I couldn't just move up. I was like an old lady that had a back problem. I needed very long to get my muscles relaxed. Oh well, even that passed, and we were fine afterwards. thinking. What is quite usual is like on pickups, you know, you jump in the back and drive. That is a very usual form of transportation in Latin America, for example. Also in Thailand we did that, or in Australia it happened. But most of all in Latin America. And it's nice. You start to think later how on earth could fit our backpacks in a normal car, like, you know, like a family car or something like this, what we are used to in cities. Because you have that huge pickups, just throw your backpacks on, you jump on, and it's basically a feeling of freedom that comes along with sitting on the back of a pickup. Or even on a truck. Like sometimes they were open trucks, you know, where you store piles of maybe bottles of wood or sand, even whatever, on it, and then fix it. And sometimes they were just empty, so we went with them. One also very nice experience was going by bus. We were once picked up by a bus driver in Argentina, and we were on the way to Chile, and he had to transport that bus from Argentina to Chile. So he took us along, and I mean a bus just for us. It was amazing. And well, then we came to close to the border of Chile, and we got stuck because it had snowed. You know, it's like on 3,500 or 4,000 meters, the border crossing. So up there it can get very fast cold and snowy, and that's what happened to us. So all of a sudden we found ourselves in a small village up on about 4,000 meter elevation above sea level, and had to stay there for 2 days with our bit meager equipment. We didn't have much good clothes, so we put everything on and we made it somehow. Just the nights, they were really, really harsh. Like that first night we slept inside the bus, you know, we're usually sitting, and for us, we slept on the ground, and it's like, it was so freezing cold. We just had our kind of summer sleeping bags. It was so freezing cold that in the morning our water was frozen in the bottles. Like, really, really strange experience. So the next night the driver decided to let us sleep in his place, which was, maybe you know where the luggage is usually put in a bus. So beside that there was like a little cabin. You know, in the middle of a bus there's the stairs, on the right side you usually have a toilet, and on the left side there was like a little cabin. You could open it from the outside and also from the inside. And in this he let us sleep, and it was amazing how much, like how big the temperature difference was in that very same bus. So the second night we were warm, really warm. It was beautiful. But also that the driver gave us this place to sleep, that he gave up his, and actually froze that night. He was hosted by another bus driver. Very beautiful people. No, now it's about means of transportation, but the people we met, it just opens your heart. It just tells you life is beautiful, the world is beautiful. What else was interesting mean of transportation? Basically nothing. In Africa, a long time ago, there was like yeah, motorbikes and even bicycles as a mean of transportation. But yeah, it might also be another story to tell. No, alright. I said to my son, who is tired and hungry, that I'm gonna make this video within 5 minutes. I might have extended already, I hope not. So I'm now gonna finish. I wish you a beautiful day, a lot of sunshine, even in the midst of winter, warmth, love, and happiness. Feel the joy of life coming along. Bye for today. Bye. Ich glaube, da kommt ein Zug, Weke.